Hey guys, and welcome to day 14 of the 60-day Spartan Calisthenic Challenge. I'm proud of you guys for sticking with it these past 2 weeks, and I'm proud of you guys for making the effort and the results that you're getting. Keep kicking ass, guys. Our favorite brand of disc golfers just went by, and they were whooping some ass. I'm by the last hole, so coincidental how I always seem to get them. That's okay, they're cool people though. All right, guys, so today is going to be a shoulder-focused day, but we're gonna start off with 45 seconds of calf bounces. All right, this warm-up's 15 seconds longer than what we normally do, but I've been taking it easy on you guys, so I'm trying to bump it up. All right, so I'll keep time in my head. Oh, also I'm planning to make these videos a bit shorter because I've noticed that they're going a bit over 20 minutes just for one set. I do have a lot to explain, but I'm certain, pardon me, that I could condense this information to make it more convenient for you guys so that you don't have to, if you're crunched on time, you don't have to skip through the video. All right, so let's get to it. Ten. 20. Remember, guys, in your nose, out your mouth. No pant breathing because it's not necessary. You control your body does not control you. 30. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. All right, good warm up, guys. Now we're gonna get right into business. We're gonna do 15, make sure you drink your water. 15 pike push-ups. All right, guys, remember, get a nice angle, hips above you. We're driving through the wrists, and we're keeping a slow and controlled movement. 8, 9. Remember, get the elbows heading towards the feet. Don't let them bow outward. 13, 14, 2 more for good measure. All right. Good set on the pike push-ups. Now we're moving straight into seated in and outs. All right, so for these guys, lift your legs, poke your arms out, move inward, put your knees towards your chest and your hands past your knees. Don't let anything touch the ground. When you lean back, try and lean as far back as you can go without breaking formation. Ten. Keep your core engaged. Don't let your back, like your shoulder, your upper back, don't let it touch the ground, or else your abs are disengaging. 15. Back to reset, and then down. Remember, guys, we don't quit on the last rep. Try and push yourselves to do an additional rep. That mental fortitude will benefit you. And to be willing to dance in the hell of the painscape is going to fortify your mind and your body. We don't give up in the middle of the last rep. We don't stop. We full extend, and then we return and go back out again so that we're not losing half the repetition because we're tired. All right. Now guys, we're gonna do dead bugs. So you lay on your back, get your knees 90-degree angle, your feet 90-degree angle, hands directly out in front of you. We're gonna do 10 each side. Left leg out, poke the heel out, stretch the heel all the way out, stretch your right shoulder, right arm all the way out. And proper breathing through these movements, guys, is to exhale on the force exertion. So inhale on the way down, exhale when you have to exert energy and force to bring your body back up. It's the same with every exercise. You always exhale on the force exertion. So when you're doing a push-up, you exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Five. Gonna make these ones 5 just in case. All right, 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. 10. Good stuff, guys. Make sure to keep your core tight during the whole exercise. And it's not like you have to be squeezing it as hard as you can. Just keep it tight. Keep a little bit of firmness in there because that makes everything rigid. And as everything's rigid and you're pulling against it, that's what's destroying your muscle. That's what's tearing the muscle. That's what, because look, if you're like this and you rip your fingers open, you're ripping them apart. You're breaking the bonds that are keeping them together. So as you tear that, that's what's tearing your muscle and growing you. All right, guys. Now, we're gonna do shoulder taps. So I'm gonna give you 10 from an anterior view and 10 from a lateral view, since we might not remember what these are. All right. So keep your wrists directly below your shoulders. All right, and then you're shifting your weight onto one shoulder and you're tapping the other shoulder. Do this as slow as you can. And while you're doing this, don't. All right, look at my shoulders. All right, so you see where my shoulders are now as compared to this? This is the difference between me resting on my bones and me using my muscles to keep myself up. Because one, I'm not driving into the ground, and then one, I am driving into the ground. And if you're driving, you're obviously producing force. And that force is what's training your shoulders. Otherwise, it's like your shoulder pushing up into the joint, all right, into the ball and socket joint you have up here and pushing against your cartilage and other bones. It's not actually any muscles keeping you up, so it's damaging you. It's destroying the cartilage that allows your shoulder to freely rotate. And in addition to that, it's just like mushing your bones together and grinding them. So why would you do that? Exactly, it doesn't make sense. All right, 3. Try not to tilt your body, like your hips too much. You're trying to make your shoulder bear your weight. So it's not leaning, it's keeping your body straight and just driving one arm into the ground. So try not to let your body rotate. Don't let your hips rotate. All right, 10 there. Now from a lateral view, so you guys make sure that you can imitate this properly. All right. Make sure you're driving your palm into the ground. Keep your body upright. Try and keep your feet together, because if you get a wide base, that stabilizes you, but you want your shoulder muscle to be stabilizing you. This is going to be a bit of an ab workout simultaneously. All right, last one. If you guys want time frames, hold the most difficult part for about 2 seconds. That would be like this. Hold that for 2 seconds, gently lower yourself. Hold for 2 seconds, gently lower yourself. You want to be at the isometric point of tension. That's it. You just want to be at the isometric point of tension for a long duration. All right. Now we're going to go into Russian twists. All right, guys, we're doing 10 of these on each side. So remember, we're going to cross your legs one way for half of them and then cross them the other way for the other half. It's always preferable to evenly train your body. And the natural movement, so if your ankle's off, your knee's gonna be off and your hip's gonna be off. It's just how your body kinesiology works. So you need to keep it balanced and even throughout half of the exercise to make sure that you're developing evenly across your lines of symmetry. Or else one side's gonna be bigger than the other and it's gonna look a little goofy and not be as strong. All right, so remember guys, rotate and get the forward facing hand as far over as you can. Keep your eyes between your hands. Seven, 8, 9, 10. All right, switch it up now. All right, do the last 10. 1, 2, really twist. Get that front hand as close to the ground as you can. 4, 5, 6. Hold the point of tension for 2 seconds. And once again, you want to keep your knees as close to each other as possible, because the wider you are, the more stable it makes you. And we can progress the exercise by keeping our knees together to make more of the weight. Like, imagine you have a pencil in your hand, right? So if the pencil is balancing like this, it's more difficult to balance. However, if you get like something wide and long, balancing on the same point, it's much easier because the weight is dispersed over a bigger area, so it makes it easier to resist falling over one way or the other. There's less force required to keep you upright. So if we move everything to a singular point, it makes it more difficult. Likewise, it's a regression. If you find that to be too difficult, you can open your legs up to make it easier for you to balance. But what do Spartans do, and why do we do it? We do it the hard way, and we love it because it makes us strong. All right? Now, we're gonna move into hand walks, 10 each side. This guy's a bit more difficult. This will get your abs a bit, just like the shoulder taps. All right, these hand walks will get your abs in a similar fashion because your core is keeping you upright. So this is a simultaneous shoulder and ab workout. All right, so start in the push-up position and walk. All right, let your hips dip, walk back. All right, and drive your hands into the ground to move yourself backwards. All right, so you're basically letting your hips rest and your hands are pushing you backwards. Seven more. Three more. One more for good luck. Each side. Don't collapse onto the ground. Control yourself and stand up. You decide when you're done, not your body. All right? Now, grab yourself a stick or a bar or a cloth or a belt of some sort. Normally I use my collie stick, but I forgot it, so I'm using my flute. All right. Remember, keep your lower back engaged, keep you up, keep your feet off the ground as a progression. Drive your elbows back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bringing this to your nipples. Nine more. Hold the point of tension for 2 seconds. Six more. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. All right, guys, go ahead and get yourselves a drink. And we're going to move into the last exercise for today. All right, guys. After that bit of a breather, get down on the ground. We're gonna do 15 push-ups. All right? Remember, hands shoulder width apart. Let the L that makes your thumb and index finger rest, basically sitting around your pack. All right, so you want your index finger to be as wide as your body is, and you want your thumb to be underneath the pec muscle. Remember, guys, I let my feet hang down so that I'm not adjusting the position of my shoulders, either forward or backwards, and I'm able to drive my palms into the ground and activate my chest. Imagine pushing your palms towards each other as well. Really helps you get the chest activation going. 9, 6 more. 11, 12, 3 more. I busted out 5 more because I want to push myself. When I get to the 15th one, I feel like I want to stop, so I don't stop. And as quickly as I can, I push out 5 more. Because if you give yourself time to stop and think, you're going to want to take the easy path. If you resist taking the easy path, it pays you dividends all across your life, and it's worth every step. All right, guys, that's day 14 for you. Hope this video was a bit quicker to be more time considerate of you guys. All right, God bless. I'm proud of you guys. Good luck. Keep kicking ass and let me know if you need anything. Deuces.